I don't care.
But Jim, you got really dressed up for the occasion. You look good.
No, I didn't
that an
get dressed
accident?
up. I didn't get dressed up.
Who did?
There is no me.
There's no you.
No.
We're not here. This is a dream?
There's just things happening.
There is no me. There's no you. We're not here. This is a dream. Just things happening. A red carpet reporter asked Jim Carrey one simple question, and by the end, he had her questioning whether either of them existed. From dismantling an interviewer's entire grip on reality on live TV, to telling Conan O'Brien to his face that he's going to die alone. That's why nobody breaks celebrities like Jim Carrey. He can walk onto any red carpet, any award stage, or any late night couch, and within 30 seconds, nobody in the room can breathe, least of all the person sitting across from him. Today, we're counting down the times Jim Carrey turned an ordinary celebrity moment into complete, beautiful chaos. Let's get into it. Chapter 1, the Fashion Week interview that broke reality. At New York Fashion Week, an E! reporter tried to get Jim Carrey to talk about the icons being celebrated inside. He decided to talk about the meaning of existence instead.
Wait, tell me, is it true you're wandering the streets? You need a date to the party? What's up?
No. I'm doing just fine. There's no meaning to any of this. I wanted to find the most meaningless thing that I could come to and join. I mean, you got to admit it's completely meaningless.
There's no meaning to any of this, so I wanted to find the most meaningless thing that I could come to and join. And here I am. She tried to steer it back. He went further.
I don't believe in icons. I don't believe in personalities. I believe that peace lies beyond personality, beyond invention and disguise, beyond the red S that you wear on your chest that makes bullets bounce off.
I don't believe in icons. I don't believe in personalities. I believe that peace lies beyond personality, beyond invention and disguise, beyond the red S that you wear on your chest that makes bullets bounce off. When she pointed out he'd gotten all dressed up for the event, he dismantled that too.
Here's the thing, it's not our world.
None of this is real?
Nope.
So you're just passing
We don't
through.
matter. We don't matter.
Oh, wow.
There's the good news.
No, I'm not an actor. I didn't get dressed. There is no me. It's not our world. We don't matter. We don't matter. She was left laughing nervously, holding a microphone in front of a man who had just politely explained that neither of them was real. Chapter 2. No one likes you, Conan.
But we had a thing called the kidding face.
The kidding face.
The kidding face lets your friend know that you don't really mean what you're saying, and then he does the kidding face back to you, letting you know that he understands that you're kidding. Well, it would be like, you're an idiot. Try it, go ahead.
You look stupid bald.
Jim Carrey was explaining the kidding face, a look that tells your friend you don't really mean the awful thing you're about to say. Then he demonstrated it on Conan. You look stupid bald. Conan laughed. So Jim decided to see how far the kidding face could stretch.
It's all funny, puppet master,
Yeah.
running everybody's lives, coming into another country. Ooh, I own the place, big deal. And guess what else? No one likes you, Conan. No one likes you, and you're gonna die alone!
Puppet master, running everybody's lives, coming into another country. Oh, I own the place, big deal. And guess what else? No one likes you, Conan, no one likes you. And you're going to die alone. Conan absolutely lost it. Only Jim Carrey could tell a talk show host he'll die alone on the host's own show and get a standing ovation for it. Chapter 3. Roasting Meryl Streep to her face.
At first, I was a little nervous. I didn't know what she'd be like. But lucky for me, she was open and willing to learn. Remember the time when you were in the middle of that scene and you were all over the place, hamming it up, eating the damn scenery, and I said, "Hey, Meryl, less is more."
Most actors would be terrified to share a stage with Meryl Streep. Jim Carrey used the opportunity to give her acting notes. At first, I was a little nervous. I didn't know what she'd be like, but lucky for me, she was open and willing to learn. Remember the time you were in the middle of that scene and you were all over the place, hamming it up, eating the scenery, and I said, "Hey Meryl, less is more." He looked one of the greatest actors in history dead in the eye and pretended he'd taught her everything she knows, and she couldn't do anything but laugh along with the rest of the room. Chapter 4, the 3-time Golden Globe winner.
And when I dream, I don't just dream any old dream. No, sir. I dream about being 3-time Golden Globe winning actor Jim Carrey.
Handed a microphone at the Golden Globes, Jim Carrey didn't do a normal intro. He turned it into a monologue about his own greatness. And when I dream, I don't just dream any old dream. No sir, I dream about being 3-time Golden Globe winning actor Jim Carrey. He roasted the entire idea of awards culture while standing at an awards show, holding an award in front of everyone who takes it deadly seriously. Chapter 5, the Oscar he couldn't care less about.
I'm here tonight to present the Academy Award for Outstanding Achievement in Film Editing. That's all I'm here to do.
Presenting an Academy Award, Jim Carrey made sure everyone knew exactly how much the whole ceremony meant to him. I'm here tonight to present the Academy Award for Outstanding Achievement in Film Editing. That's all I'm here to do. Then, deadpan, he twisted the knife into the most sacred night in Hollywood.
Winning the Oscar is not the most important thing in the world. It's an honor just to be known. Oh, God.
Winning the Oscar is not the most important thing in the world. It's an honor just to be known. The whole room laughed because every single one of them knew he was talking about them. Chapter 6, you allow us in the room with the adults.
I also want to thank the Hollywood Foreign Press for acknowledging comedy. Jim, you know this. It's weird. Normally they look at comedians as like very special people. Thank you very much. And you allow us to be in the room with the adults. You nominate us. You even have a category for us, comedy and dancing. There's a lot of dancers who could have been up here tonight, but they didn't make it.
Jim Carrey once thanked the Hollywood Foreign Press for their kindness toward comedians. It was the least grateful thank you ever recorded. You allow us to be in the room with the adults. You nominate us. You even have a category for us, comedy and dancing. There's a lot of dancers who could have been up here tonight, but they didn't make it. He accepted the compliment and roasted the entire institution for handing it out. Only Jim could turn thank you into an insult. Chapter 7, the dinner that terrified Anthony Hopkins. Jim Carrey once had a quiet dinner with Anthony Hopkins. It did not stay quiet.
I invited him over for dinner, and he accepted.
Yeah.
He came over, and we had dinner together, and I told him that that's how I approached Ace Ventura. It was a smart bird, and he went, I do that. Hannibal Lecter was a cross between a crocodile and a spider with infinite patience, infinite time to just wait. Perfect moment.
I told him that's how I approached Ace Ventura. It was a smart bird. And he went, I do that. Hannibal Lecter was a cross between a crocodile and a spider, with infinite patience, infinite time to just wait for the perfect moment to strike. Hopkins slid so deep into character that Jim, the most unhinged man in Hollywood, was the one who got creeped out.
Frankly, it got a little creepy.
Yeah.
It really did. It started getting creepy. I started going, more roast beef, man? There's plenty in the kitchen.
It got a little creepy. It really did. I started going, more roast beef, man. There's plenty in the kitchen. The one time Jim Carrey wasn't the strangest person at the table, and he never let Hopkins forget it. Chapter 8, the same question, asked one too many times. Jim Carrey once explained his secret for surviving press junkets, where reporters asked the exact same question all day long.
But I don't mind, you know, as long as I can keep my answers changing and different. Like, ask me if I like working with the animals.
I don't mind as long as I can keep my answers changing and different. Like, ask me if I like working with the animals. So the interviewer did, and then Jim made him do it again and again.
Now, do you like working with the animals? Is that fun?
Yes, I do. Especially the monkeys. They're wonderfully unpredictable. Ask me again.
Do you like working?
What do you want from me? Yes! 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 I like working with the animals!
Do you like working with the animals? Yes, especially the monkeys. Ask me again. Do you like working? What do you want from me? Yes, 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 I like working with the animals. He took the most boring question in Hollywood and turned it into a full nervous breakdown on purpose for fun. Chapter 9, the disguise that fooled nobody. Jim Carrey told the story of the time he tried to go out in public in disguise, convinced he'd finally cracked the code to a normal life.
They said, just go, it'll be all right. Just get a mustache or something, get a little disguise. You know, so I got this mustache and I applied it and I had thick glasses, I had a baseball cap, and I was doing pretty good. And I was, hey, I'm pulling this off. Maybe this is the way I can live for the rest of my life.
They said just get a mustache or something, a little disguise. So I got this mustache and applied it, and I had thick glasses, a baseball cap. I got inside there and I was doing pretty good. I was like, maybe this is the way I can live for the rest of my life. Then he walked up to a vendor. I looked up and he was staring at me like this.
I got up to the vendor who's selling all the stuff, and I waited, and he didn't seem to be doing anything, so I looked up and he was staring at me like this.
The disguise lasted exactly until the first person looked at his face. And the way Jim tells it, that's the funniest part. Chapter 10, when he ate the lemon. A talk show host handed Jim Carrey a slice of lemon and a warm towel, expecting a normal segment. Jim had other plans.
Well, what we have here is lemon.
Wow.
And a warm little towel for your fingers afterwards. I'd like you to eat that lemon.
I'd like you to eat that lemon. So he ate the entire lemon, rind and all, face barely flinching. How's that? I made lemonade. Everyone else at the table was gagging. Jim looked like he'd just been handed a compliment.
How's that?
I made lemonade.
Yeah.
Chapter 11, the beard interview. After disappearing from the spotlight, Jim Carrey came back with an enormous beard, and an interviewer made the mistake of asking about it.
The question is not why are you growing a beard? The question is why am I growing a beard and still shaving my balls?
The question is not why am I growing a beard? The question is why am I growing a beard and still shaving my balls? The whole room folded. He answered a simple grooming question with a sentence no host on earth could recover from. Chapter 12. The grandpa problem. Jim Carrey explained the ongoing war between him and his grandson, who found the one word guaranteed to get under his skin.
Your granddad, unbelievable.
But I tell him, don't call me grandpa, because every time, and it's hilarious, because he'll just keep doing it because it bothers me. I say, don't call me grandpa, and he'll go grandpa, and every time he calls me,
I get a little older.
I tell him, don't call me grandpa, and it's hilarious because he'll just keep doing it because it bothers me. I say, don't call me grandpa, and he'll go grandpa, and every time he calls me, I get a little older. Even a small child can break Jim Carrey. He just makes losing that battle sound like the best story of the night. Chapter 13, thanking all the ladies. Accepting an award in full showman mode, Jim Carrey delivered the least humble acceptance speech in history and made his gratitude go somewhere completely unexpected.
Last, but definitely most important to me, I'd like to thank all the ladies. There's some fine looking in this room tonight, I'll tell you that.
Last, but definitely most important to me, I'd like to thank all the ladies. There's some fine-looking women in this room tonight, I'll tell you that. He took the sincerest moment an award show can offer and turned it into a rock star's victory lap, and the entire crowd cheered him on. Jim Carrey doesn't do interviews. He performs a beautiful hostage situation, and everyone in the room is grateful to be taken. From a red carpet reporter to Conan O'Brien, from Meryl Streep's acting lessons to Anthony Hopkins' dinner table, from the Oscars to the Golden Globes, nobody is safe the moment Jim Carrey starts talking. And the best part? He isn't trying to make anyone uncomfortable. He believes every single word, right up until the second he winks. That's not an actor, that's a force of nature. That's why nobody breaks celebrities like Jim Carrey. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more moments that prove Jim Carrey is the most unpredictable man in comedy. And drop a comment, which Jim Carrey moment left you speechless? See you in the next one.